Menjen csak! És egy külön option van a backstreet, és annyit vissza tudsz olvasni.
Sok már.
És igazából kell is hallani ezt így. Mint első játékét kezded el. Úgyhogy is nem kell. Tudás. Szerintem
Az egész... Nem tudom, és még itt a sztorihoz nem láthatok el volna, de...
hát igen,
Building must be the
azok az
place.
emberek, a csoportok, amikor utalgatnak.
It's all at the Almera Hotel. And yes, we'll be meeting there later. I never wish to set up close.
Well, we'll have to wait a little longer. Let's keep moving.
Mushin meets. It's been a long time since I've been in town, but business is clearly booming out here these days. I mean, I do business over in Lansing this time of year, but when I heard there was going to be a film festival, I couldn't not come. Now, who wants some kebabs, huh? On me, it's a good festival without some even better eats to go with it. That's what I say.
Need to buy something?
Vagy kebabs, adj egy kis vad kebabot. Kis vad kebabot kérek.
Ez a fákon nő, egy egész...
Vad kebab.
Vodkában, nem is tudom mi az. Hogy képzelem el?
A kebab az már egy megsütött hús. Az már egy elkészített hús. Igazániból.
See you again.
Right. Whoops.
Ah, oké, még nem mehetünk onnan messzire.
Whoops.
Ups, ups. Hát Oasis, Shirin Desert. Most tevék.
This is so fascinating.
Yeah, I like this place already. All this hustle and bustle, it's my kind of scene. Tampa's famous for its bazaar. The last time I came here, I remember there being traditional music and dancing and stuff. Ooh, that sounds fun. I'd love to see some of that. Hey, I recognize those strings. Don't you smoke stuff out of them? That's right. I've read about them before. They're hookahs. Traditional devices that come from the Central East. Hookah. Right, can't say I'm into smoking, but all this talk about vices has me keen on trying some of the booze around here now. Yeah. Save the sightseeing for later, folks. We got an inn we need to check into first. It should be just past that sign over there. Oh, hey.
Come on, Sarah. We've got to get going.
Ott vagyunk közben.
Okay, okay, right behind you.
Hilal. Hey! So good to see you! How have you been?
Bertó!
István, 1000 éve nem láttam. I'm doing great. Nice to see you too, Miss Hannah. Oh, I see this must be where... Yeah, this is where me and the rest of the crew stayed before. It's neat to see it again. Pete has a way of bringing people together like that. Anyway, welcome to Tarban everyone. 2 rooms, right? I'll show you where you'll be staying. Follow me. Glad to hear it. After you. I see, so you're living and studying in Edit these days, are you? I'm impressed. You've grown so much in just a year. Hát így is lehet mondani. Hát ilyen... Apu... Mesélt tudott rá, mert nem voltam hajlandó megölni egy barátomat, és ezért ekkor is jó messzire magától, hogy fejlődjek. It's no big deal really. I still have a lot to learn. I always have to ask Agnes to explain stuff to me. I feel so bad for her. Please, it's fine. I enjoy teaching her things. Our study is a quick study. Well, I'm glad to hear it. I can't wait to see what the future holds for her. So you're her boss, right? Make sure you do your job too. Look after her, got it? Értem, hogy itt megmondom, de nem értem, hogy minek kellett rövid pólót tenni a nénire. Well, somebody thinks pretty highly of you. Yeah, she's always been really nice to me. So we got a pretty solid crash pad. Those are clean and the food seems decent. Guess it's time to get to work now. That it is, Dingo says is done. He's done getting us some force brigands ready. He's done getting us some force brigands ready to perform that. Let's take our time resolving whichever ones catch our eye and then head to the Aljum Numeria Hotel in the Entertainment District by noon. Sounds good to me. Hey, then off to work we go.
So, where's the nearest bulletin board?
I think there's one in the bazaar.
Yeah, just so. Report.
Gotta keep this up.
No, csak egy. Ellenőrzés. Ellenőrzés. Nagyon szóval betörök, mert úgy mások is vannak benne. Egy hotelban van teljesen rosszul dolog egyébként.
Igen, persze. Újságvizó.
Csak úgy elkapott egy kicsit.
Valami szóval Málika Zsónak.
És akkor
Nekem van valami? Hozhatok nekem is?
Biztos nem néznél rá, vagy hívnám a rendőrségre.
Alrighty.
Rami. Coming to this inn always relaxes me. The proprietress and I are pretty friendly, so she understands what I always like and need. Plus, it's easy to park your camels outside. Stuff like that is what makes old inns a godsend to traders like me. Hát igen, jó itt a parkoló. Once I give her a little gift from home I brought with me, it'll be time to start talking business.
Right.
The only place is still lacking paved road notes, even these days, there continues to be a place for traders like me who go around on chemo. Those orbital hookahs I've been seeing must be really new. I didn't see anything like them when I was in the city just last month. Orbital hookahs. Okay, biztos. I might have to get one and try it out. They look like something you could smoke even while on chemo back. Not just when you need a break. Hey, I remember you. You were with those Jaegers that stayed with us last year, weren't you? Looks like you've been doing well. If I remember, you really enjoyed our kofta, didn't you? I'll be sure to get some for you while you're here. Well, thanks, Koshrov. I can't believe you remembered what I like to eat. You really not as good as your mom says. Everyone in my clan was saying you're gonna be an amazing owner once you take over. It's no big deal. Your clan is just one of the more distinct guests we've had. So your preferences came back to me pretty easily. Trust me, I've got a long way to go before I'll be ready to run lean. Though that hasn't stopped my mother from trying to jump the gun and get things moving. Things? What kind of things? Oh, it's nothing, you don't need to worry about it. If you forget about it and move on soon enough, I hope. My mother has really high hopes for me as the future owner of the inn, even if I think I still have a lot to learn before I'll be ready. But hearing that everyone in the Kruger appreciates my work does give me a little more confidence. I'll keep trying to make everyone proud. Ügyes fogadós legyél. Proprietor hal. Not a surprise this is. I didn't expect to see you again without the rest of your clan, Ferry. I remember the last time you stayed here, you said you wanted to get out and see more of the world. Have you gotten to do that? Yeah, friends taught me so much. The only problem is the more I learn, the more I realize just how big Zamoria is. That makes me wanna see even more of what's out there. Sounds like a good problem to me. Now that you're on this new path, it's only natural to keep wanting to learn more and more. And if I had to guess, the real adventure has only just begun for you. There's a lot more for you to discover out there. If you have time either tonight or later, I'd love to hear all about what you've seen so far. Sound good? Okay, happy to talk about it all with you, Miss Hannah. This inn has always played host to all kinds of fun. Comes with Tarwan sitting near the border. Take that trader over there, he stays with us every month. Ferris can have consistent regulars too. I lost track of how many times they stayed with us throughout last year.
Looking is always free, you know.
Szól se, 20. 2000. De drága az meg. Drága dolgokat. Juicy kofta. Mi ez a kofta egyébként? A juicy Central Eastern meat dish. Tastes like a hamburger. Okay. Szóval egy húsfasírt. Chai tea is with fresh Central Eastern spices. Spicy chai tea. Milyen fűszeres kell?
Milyen? Ez mit jelent, hogy az illatos fűszeresnek gondolja? Mit
Chai
csinál?
tea English with fresh Central Eastern spices. Milyenek a közel-keleti fűszerek? Fahészek, fű, meg hasonló. Egy kicsit olyan, mint csillagás, mint amit a forralból is tennél kicsit. Mondjuk nem. És hiszem az is. Paprikát biztosan tennek bele, de hát most végül is miért nem? Hiszen paprika végül is. Nem tudom, kurkuma vagy nem tudom venni.
for more anytime.
Te mit csinálsz itt a serpenyővel, megkérdezhetem? Tűzben nem látom, hogy menne. Úgyhogy fogja a serpenyőt és... nem tudom. Nézegeti igazándiból. Most is segít. Hát... jó, oké. Inkább mindig kicsire akár játszani, fiú. Egy kicsit hagyhatok néha lélegezni.
Just a quick break, that's all.
Oh. Okay. Okay, ez lesz. Russia. Background. Have you thought about treating yourself to a hookah? A nice long hookah session is a traditional pastime in the Central East. Not only do they smell nice, but they are wonderful cooling sensation when smoked. Definitely a must in a place that gets as hot as Starbell. These portable orbital powered hookahs have been all the rage in Starbell. Mi egy elektromos vízipipa? Honestly though, I can't say I'm a big fan. They've got no class. In my book, nothing beats a good old traditional hookah. When tourists come to me looking for the hookah, I want them to enjoy something with some real taste to it. We will try, you know. I offer herbal hookahs to those who want them, but otherwise I don't go out of my way to push them on the folks. They just are a nice style.
Right.
Nem, tukmálja az elektromos hukát, csak a simát tukmálja rád.
Come and see.
Rendes. Bonjour, wood and textiles. Hello there, interested in some Central Eastern antiques? Everybody in these parts really values history, which is good when you trade in artifacts like I do. For as much as the entertainment district has changed, the cultural district is still humming along the same as ever. Business is good. The fact this part of town still looks like the way it does is all thanks to how much people around here cherish history. It's wonderful.
Alrighty.
Why has that more?
Ez pénzem mindenre. Elének a ajándéket később kell megvenni sajnos.
Elfőtt a zsó.
Why has that more?
A hülyeségre elköltött a hajadra.
Az kell.
Szeretné ő visszaemlékeztetni téged.
This place has got a totally different vibe than long for it.
Tudod, hülyeség, de pedig minden nem tudod a szabályt.
Yeah, you can learn a lot about a region by walking around in big city like this.
Places, perhaps? No, I'll have to remember that.
De figyeljetek szó beszélgetésre.
Okay.
Vagy mekkora egy tebe Venhez képest.
Össze tudod hasonlítani.
Mekkora egy tebe, a szovjet lesz.
Nagy állatok amúgy tényleg. Olvasva bazdok.
Igen, csak így érdekes látni így. Tulajdonképpen a segükával vagy egy magasságban. Szóval nem akartam mögé állni, mert félrefing. Szó szerint. for this week's groceries. Might be a good idea to be a bit sparing on the budget. People think everyone in Talbot and Darcy are rich, but as you can see, most of us are a lot more humble. Szóval csősek vagytok. Not that we are not blessed here in many ways, circumstances can definitely vary depending on where you move in the Central East. This region has its conflicts. It's really tragic just how much focus has fallen in the wake of its development and all that. Money. Got an appetite for some Central Eastern fruits or spices by any chance? You won't find my goods anywhere else in Colward. Western nobles have loved our spices for generations. That's the reason trade first took off between our cultures. You should really give them a try. Once you do, you'll wonder how you ever lived without them. It looks like my daughter Imani has made friends with the child visiting from out of town. I've had the pleasure of doing some cultural exchanges for my business, but to see her do that with just a picture book is really special. Honestly, it's wonderful to see people embrace our culture and find themselves captivated by it.
Hello.
Cinnamon cookie. Adja.
Thanks for stopping.
Harry learned the recipe for red garlic hummus.
Humusz.
Red garlic hummus. Piros fogkatás.
Így van. Ez biztos finom, most itt tudjuk, hogy milyen rossz. Meglepően jó volt.
Sajnos. Izolaj. És tovább. Akkor valami sírkenyére emlékeztet, de hogy csak a savanyú káposztát is ennék hozzá.
Igen, nem az a legelső soroltunk, akkor beszéltem, hogy amit most savanyú káposztát zsíros kenyeret ennék.
Ami finom.
Ami jó, csak a fura, hogy kurva nem azt teszem. De egyébként behugyom a szemem, azt érzed.
Igen.
Csak nem olyan olajos, vagy ilyen szárazat, de az élmény ugyanaz. Falafel élmény. De nem rossz, csak...
Ja.
Fura.
As hot as this place gets, it's still really nice. I like it. In fact, the heat makes it feel like I'm visiting a whole other planet. I used to not wander far when I left home, but after visiting Krell and Remiferia, I now really get a kick out of traveling as far as I can. Oh yeah, I remember hearing that the sand at Michelin Beach was shipped in from the Central East. Maybe if my plans work out, I'll go visit there sometime next month. Soak up some more sand. Okay. Haman marja. I don't think it's open yet. Guess not. We'll have to come back around and check it out later. Ez a benti egyik emberkének a tevéje. Nem tudom, ezért szeret ide jönni, mert itt olyan le tud parkolni a tevéjével. Ez a régi fogadóknak a damája.
Így van.
Kényelmes, hogy le tudom parkolni. Yasmin. Seeing as the film festival is being held too, I decided to take my husband up on his idea and come with our son on his business trip. I figured it would be nice, but I never anticipated that our son would hit it off with one of the local children. What a wonderful surprise! Wanting to grow up to be wise and broad-minded, so I'm glad he's getting exposed to other cultures while he's still young. I'm glad my son's making friends with one of the local kids. Ever since I was sent out here to work, I've been looking for an opportunity to bring my family to Timbuktu. I'd only planned to take him to the film festival and go sightseeing. It's a perfect stroke of luck that he's found a friend too. And then, once the gene appears from the lab, it repeats the first word and leaves. Wow, that's awesome! Central Eastern fairy tales are so neat and cool. I know, right? My grandma and the people from the temple tell me stories with different morals all the time. Do people like to tell any neat weird stories where you are from? I'd love to hear them. Sure, I can tell you about them. But after that, I will hear more about your fairy tales, okay? Okay, then why don't we visit the temple? Mother Jamila knows a lot about stuff like that. I'm sure she'll be able to tell you lots.
Lady?
I've read a lot of picture books before. That? But the Central East has so many fairy tales I've never heard of. Imani knows a lot about them. I'm gonna ask the bishop lady to tell me some too. I'm so happy Klim likes hearing about Central Eastern fairy tales. Most kids who visit Tarbell don't really care about them. It's so nice to meet someone who does.
It's hotter than Gehenna.
Picsa. Igen, picsa. P-I-C-A-C-A-H-A.
Picsa.
Ezt nem tudom máshogy kimondani.
Jó, picsa.
Két csöv. Picsa.
Picsa, így van. Pikka. Esetleg még, de picsának fogod emlegetni. Ha Richardosat veszed CH, hogy lehet ilyen a köpködős CH.
Hát, mintha már mondtad rá.
Igen, vagy ha, vagy akkor picsa.
Igen.
A picsa jobban hangzik, mi?
Nyilván. Nagyon jó az, hogy igen. Hogy picsa. I think something must be missing in my practice routine. I don't know if it's enough to catch up to those two. You've seen them, right? The pair of sisters that dance over in front of the oasis. They're so good, I really look up to them. Nem, most a végére hagyom. It's my goal to be just like them one day. Tudom, azokat majd a videóban is lehetett látni. Őket a végén nézzük meg. Prince Ismail. It's fair to say that Tarbad acts as a bridge between the Principality of Asim and Kalbad. You can see that in the film festival. The Asim royal family has such high expectations for it, they directly invested in it. As Bufu proud master of Asim's royal sword fighting style and the priesthood in general, it's a genuine honor to watch over this region. You know royal sword fighting? Wait, I know you! You're only famous in the Central East for being the strongest Shamshir fighter. Wow! Shamshir! Guess that means you've got quite a reputation back home, huh? You were born in Asim, right? Sounds like you have close ties to this branch of the guild, though. I do. At first I worked in Ludos, Asim's capital, but the Kalvar branch was kind enough to extend an invitation, and now here I am. I miss home to be sure, but I couldn't pass up this opportunity. It's a huge privilege being stationed in such an important city. It allows me to be of use to both Kalvar and Elsim. I like to believe that it was Arusha's hill that brought me here. I've been living in Tarbet for 5 years now. At this point, I think of it as my second home. It's really fulfilling work. I get to have people who come here from all over Zamori as well as contribute to Kalvar and Helsinki's good relations. Recently, we've been seeing more and more trouble. It is what it is. As a bracer, I just need to keep doing my job, and that's that. Bracer Anton. You must be the people from Archive Solutions. I heard all about your exploits in Edit and Lamport from Orbis. He always grumbles about you guys whenever you come up. What the heck did you guys do to give him a fuse like that? You have to ask him. You're a friend of Orbis though, huh? Guess I can see it. You two look about the same age. We're actually apart, but we came up in the guild around the same time, yeah. We worked together a fair bit when we were junior bracers. I was the first one to get promoted up to C rank between us, but I think I might not stay ahead much longer. Besides, he's on the verge of hitting B rank, going to have to hustle if I don't want him to beat me. Sounds like you guys have got yourself a nice rivalry. I know what that's like. I've got some folks that's over in my theater. I wouldn't say it's anything that serious, just a little friendly competition, I guess. But I have done my fair share of training while traveling all over the place. I want to make the most of my time while I'm out here. Plus, this city has its problems right now. As a bracer, I can't just ignore them. I have to do something to help. Good on you, man. For someone who looks pretty laid back on the outside, you can actually sound pretty passionate about your job. Respect. I think we're gonna get along just fine. You don't sound like the type of guy who will give us trouble like always. Oh yeah, I forgot that we were supposed to have a B-rank racer coming in to help from the main branch. It would be good to have the extra help around, but I can't let myself become dependent on it either. If I'm going to hit that B-rank myself, I've got to try and pull my weight as best as I can. Oh, are you guys from Archive Solutions? The ones those first brigands are supposed to be for? I have been hearing a lot of talk about you guys since we came into town. You have, huh? Guess world travels pretty fast in these parts. It does, although the main branch told me about you all as well, so I'm a little familiar with you already. Okay. Gyerünk, viseljam át. Brother! Brother!
Látod a szemedet, hogy gyerés, és akkor majd mutatom. Mondom is.
Most pedig gyere ki! Ne húzd! Hallottam, hogy megütötted.
Nem, csak lehajtottam az időt.
Jó.
Semmi szépen.
Nem.
Szerintem kitörő lelkesedéssel fogadtam. Mehetsz, folytasd, ezt hallgatom.
Does, although the main branch told me about you all as well, so I'm not familiar with you already. Including what you guys got up to over in Lockport. Apparently you were even more capable than expected.
Még egy tányérről megennék. Felfájt tányérról.
Mindjárt ezt már a beszélgetést fejezem be. But would you look at that? Sounds like the guild's giving us some props. About time if you ask me. Yeah, but that also means we now have a reputation to maintain with these people. Especially in light of what's going on. Not that we mind taking a load of the guild in the first time, but don't expect us to take everything. Still reserve the right to decide. I understand we appreciate you being so upfront about it. Don't worry, we'll be careful in what we choose to pass on to you. We simply appreciate your ability to handle some of our load and delegate responsibilities among yourselves as needed. As you can imagine, we have more on our plate than simply providing security for the festival and sorting out any tourist problems. Sounds like the guild could be investigating something on the end too. All the more reason to help them out then. Not only will they owe us a favor or two, we might be able to get some intel out of them. Ready? Yeah, that's back.
Csomagos csapat. Csabina. Van ilyen név? Szegény sajnálom. Ha van.
Nagyjából Robertával van egy szó.
Vagy az Imerella a kedvenc.
Vagy az, igen.
Tudod, hogy mit Imerellának hívnak az. Imerella.
Nem lett volna más jó kifejezésok alternatíva.
Igen, nincs másik kibetű, amit használják nőnévnek.
somewhat of a peculiar position. More and more issues are cropping up, and while we are not sure why yet, we do know that it's not just because of the film festival. I won't intrude into whatever business has brought you here, but you should be aware that we do have an investigation underway. So if you could bear in mind the complexity of the situation before making any moves, we'd appreciate it.
Come on, I'm begging you.
Oh, don't be like that, Abdullah. It's nice to see young people going out and enjoying new things. It brings a smile to my face. Not to mention if we cling to our ways too much, we as the people will have trouble getting along with those out west. No, those old fuckers can go get buried in a dune, that Thailand. Young people, I swear, they're all in a tizzy over this forsaken film festival. Doesn't anyone know such listening these days? Not just the film festival, that's wrong. So that fountain in entertainment district back in my day with tire water. It's good to see the city thriving, but everybody seems to have forgotten they all have Arusha to pack for our prosperity.
Lady?
Welcome to our temple. Truth be told, we've had some rather temperamental tourists cross our doors recently. However, I can tell that none of you are here to cause trouble, and I'm more than happy to have you here. Central Eastern temples are meant to be places of tolerance, which is why we've always opened our doors in the spirit of understanding. Unfortunately, we've recently been seeing so many unruly tourists here. When things get too out of hand, sadly, I do ask them to leave. Do you all happen to be interested in the Central East, meaning folklore by chance? It's quite a rich storytelling tradition. I teach those stories to the local children during Sunday school, but I think they have plenty to offer for visitors from other regions. Sadly, not many children from outside of Tibet show much interest in learning about them, which is a shame.
Goddess Arusha.
To be fair, I think there are lots of local people my age that have been drawn in by all the glitz and glamour of the entertainment district. But deep down, I think a lot of them still value our traditions and culture, even if they won't say it out loud. I know that because they all still come down here to the temple on holidays and play with the elders. That's why I think this place is so important, and I'm glad to have it. It's preserving those traditional values so they don't get lost. Grand Mukhtar. Welcome everyone, this is a place of worship for Arusha the Winged Goddess. Any tourist these days wander into our temple out of curiosity. I hope your visit today offers some insight into our culture. As a scholar of Septian law, I spare no effort when it comes to spreading knowledge of the testaments to the people. In the harsh deserts of the Central East, we all help one another, so it's only natural for people to share their beliefs in the spirit of tolerance. That spirit matters more than ever as contact with the Western lands increases and our daily lives here continue to change and evolve. I'm confident that the knowledge and teachings we have come to embrace here will prove helpful to Westerners such as yourselves as well. manager Fazil. What should I do? We can't ignore this problem any longer. It's getting out of hand. Then what his problem is? He's wondering about something. He's maybe with someone who needs our help. I don't see if there are any bulletin boards around here. Maybe he posted something already.
Alright.
Looks like we got a force figure. Bazaar burglar. The young kleptomaniac girl at the bazaar has popped up again. I can't afford to overlook her activities anymore, but I don't want to rely on the cops or the guild and make this a headache. Think you could catch her and hand her over to me and explain the details in person? Wow, was force trigger already. Guess Dingo got the word out about us. Good to know. Is there really that much demand for the Spriggan services in a time like this though? This is unlike Blackport where Henry calls the shots. The bracers can operate without anyone else putting the squeeze on them, right? Yeah, actually, the Daybreak branch is right over there. There's definitely bracers around. This is all true. But anywhere you go, there will always be people with more sensitive needs who can't use bracer services easily. Plus, the film festival almost here, the guild's probably short on hands and can't get to everyone who needs them. Huh, right. Then I guess we picked a good time to show up and help those poor folks who would otherwise fall through the cracks. Exactly, but remember, we're here on a mission. We can definitely help, but don't lose track of our priorities. Jó. Szerintem holnap innen kéne folytatni. Akarok Steam Deckezni is még egy kicsit.